This is what's going on right now. Patients were stranded. Medics say they will not go back to work. Do you know why? Because the Council of Governors sent in a letter saying that any return to work formula deals should be county specific. No budget allocation to implement the current deal as it stands. Counties need special grants to honor the deal with the medics as it stands. But critically ill patients continue to suffer as healthcare workers' strike persists. The strike by workers has paralyzed services, with hundreds of patients remaining unattended in public health facilities. This as clinical officers under the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers staged a peaceful procession to the Council of Governors offices to protest refusal by the governors to sign the return to work formula. Dorcas Wangira has more.
The situation in the country's public health care is getting worse by the day, with clinical officers, nurses and doctors in some counties out of work, leaving hundreds of critically ill patients suffering. In the health facilities in Mombasa County, services are paralyzed. At Mlaleo Hospital, women seeking prenatal and antenatal services are stranded. They have to endure long waits with no services.
Sasa private kuna shida. Private tukienda ni bei ya juu zaidi. Public ndio wenye sisi wa uwezo chini ndio tunaweza.
Tumepata madaktari hawako. Walivyokuja madaktari wamefungua na hawatuhudumii. Hasa tumeketi tu tungoja matibabu na hata hatuhudumiwi, tunkaa tuna watoto wetu.
This as clinical officers commenced their protest, marching from Uhuru Park to the Council of Governors offices at the Delta House in Westlands. The health workers' procession prompted by the governors not signing the return to work formula after they had called off their strike December 31st and resumed duty. The paralysis provoking some county bosses to take stern action. Uasin Gishu County now threatening to withhold salaries for all striking health workers.
But you cannot use COVID to biggie your quest for more salaries and so forth. Our position as county government of Uasin Gishu, first courts have declared that strike illegal. So people have to be in work. Anybody who is not going to be at work, I can tell you for free, there will be no salary in January. Now to watch kudanganyana.
By not sending to the document that they fully participated and only taking, or rather thinking they have a monopoly to communicate lies, telling Kenyans that they were never involved. This is what we are protesting today. We demand that they are sent to the document because as it is, we do not need any negotiation.
A meeting that had been scheduled to take place with the Council of Governors, Ministry of Health, Labour and the SRC to end the stalemate was postponed, further prolonging the health worker strike. Even after walking all the way from Uhuru Park to Westlands, here at the offices of the Council of Governors, the clinical officers were not addressed by either the chairman or the CEO. Their strike still continues. Dorcas Wangira, Citizen TV, Nairobi.